welcome back to my channel. This is Rosalina from Let's Plan About It. Today it is 2026 planner lineup time. I am so excited about all these planners that I have chosen for next year. I'm bringing some new stuff in. I am keeping some stuff that I already have in this 2025 planner lineup. So if you want to see what I have in my lineup, just go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so first thing that I have here is my creative journal. This creative journal, or this journal, is from Kira Silas & Co. She doesn't have this shop open anymore. She does have another shop. It is a faith-based shop. But this is from her prior shop that she had, and this is just a dot grid journal. I absolutely love this journal. I love the paper quality. I love like the gold, like this part of the planner. I still have a good amount of paper to use, so I am just going to continue this in 2026. This is just for fun. I need to go back and right into all these spreads here, but yeah, so I'm just going to keep this for now, and then once I finish it, then I will just get another journal and go from there. So this is just really for fun, just to decorate, and then maybe just write some fun things that I find here and there and just stick it in this journal. So that is going to be my creative journal. The next thing that I have here is the Skinny Mini. This is new into my lineup. I've never had a Skinny Mini before. I've always used the Skinny Classic, but never the Skinny Mini. I am actually really looking forward to this one. I am so excited for it. It is so tiny. It is so cute. I can't wait to decorate it. Anytime I see people decorate it, I'm just like, slight FOMO, you know, like I kind of want one too. So this is going to be maybe like an on-the-go planner, maybe a ghost planner. I haven't really determined yet. Maybe I will, if I have like a certain doctor's appointment for myself or for my daughter or for my dad, maybe I will just kind of jot this down and, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to be, you know, ghost planner / on-the-go planner. So I guess it just really depends what I need it for that week, but I'm excited to decorate it. It's just so tiny and cute. This is the fluorescent planner from Happy Planner. I really love it. I love all these dividers. It's just so cute and tiny. It is so adorable. I have a lot of doctor's appointments for my dad. He is deaf, so I translate a lot of his doctor's appointments. He is kind of on the older side, so he does have, you know, some health things that he has to take care of. So we're going to doctors, you know, constantly, all his different doctors. So I think it'll be really nice to kind of take something like this just so I could kind of keep track of his appointments, my appointments, any ones that I have, you know, my daughter, so on and so forth. So yeah, so this is what the Skinny Mini is going to be. Super adorable. Then next up is my Skinny Classic. I love my Skinny Classic. I have had this in my lineup for about 2 years now, maybe. I love it. I love decorating it. I love the size of it. It's just fun. It's fun to decorate. This has had different uses for me, but within the last few months, I have been using this as like a notes planner, and I absolutely love it for that reason. And yeah, that's what this is going to be this year. I know it may sound silly, like you have a planner just for strictly notes. And yes, I do, because I love decorating it. And sometimes it's hard for me to just decorate a planner and not write in it, because I do use boxes. To me, like to decorate functional or like decoratively, I like to add function. So it could be something as simple as, I don't know, schedule vet appointment for my dog, or make sure to pay this bill on a certain day. Yes, I'm gonna also put that in my catch-all, but again, I just need something to write in here just so I feel you know, not too guilty about not writing in it, but I still want to decorate it. And I've been loving it so far the last few months, so I'm just gonna continue that. It has been working for me, and it's just easy enough just to be small enough to sit on my desk, and I could just kind of refer back to it. And then whatever I don't do this week, then I'll transfer it to next week and I'll put it in my catch-all. And I feel like seeing it so much in my planners really holds me accountable for getting things that I need to get done. So this one is the Heritage Charm one. I love how neutral it is, and I love the disc color. So this one I'm not really going to be changing at all. I won't be changing the skinny mini either. I will be having a planner setup video coming really soon because I do Franken plan. But these I am just going to leave alone. And yeah, so that is going to be my Skinny Classic. And next up, I am going to be using the dashboard layout for my social media planner. I've used this last year, this year. I used it this year. I loved it. I think I even started using it the year prior to that for social media. I really like this layout. This planner I actually won from Michelle Plan On It, her Patreon. She had a giveaway and I did win this one. This is a 12-month planner. It's July 2025 to June 2026. So I think I'm just going to start off here in January for 2026, and then once it gets back to July, I will just most likely redate these days because we do not let things go to waste around here, guys. But I love this planner. It's so pretty. I love all the dividers. I love how girly it is. I'm not going to be leaving it on the discs. This is definitely going to be Franken planned, but I just love how cute it is, and I really love this for my social media planner. I love the layout. I love the structure of it all. So like here on this side, I will just maybe write the like my plans of what YouTube videos to film. Any of the teams that I work with, I like to make sure that I'm getting at least one post in for them a week. So I definitely like to put that on this side just so I can, hold myself accountable. Okay, I check off I did this one, so on and so forth. Any releases for this week, I'll go ahead and put on this side as well. Maybe some stats just so I could kind of keep track of my stats, any notes, maybe a release from a brand that I don't really work with, but I know I'm gonna buy from them. I'll get this here. And then this side, I like to just kind of keep track on the daily. So let's say I, post a spread on Instagram and I upload a video on YouTube. I just like to write it here, just to kind of keep track of. And then on the monthly part, this is strictly functional. This is not decorative at all, but I like to keep track of what videos I am uploading on here. And whenever the month is done, or maybe, basically the month, I just kind of keep the stats of them, like how well it did. So I know that, okay, this type of video did good. I can continue this. This one didn't do so well, so maybe I won't film it as much. But I want to do different type of videos in 2026 aside from just plan with me's. So I'm barely getting back into YouTube again. I started it at the end of last year, kind of fell off for a few months, but I am really taking it seriously again and I'm loving it. So definitely keep an eye for more different type of videos. So that will just kind of help me keep track of that, and maybe just some extra notes in here. The currently pages, I will probably kind of treat this as that monthly layout, but in a different type of form. So maybe this could be like a monthly recap page, or any goals, or I don't know, if I get something beforehand, I might actually add another page right here just to kind of see the monthly layout of it before I get into the weeklies. So stuff like that. I don't know if those are going to be decorative. If they do become decorative, I will definitely make sure that those are videos. And if not, then I just decided to keep that strictly functional. But So I do like the dashboard layout for social media. It's my preference. I love it. And look at how cute these dividers are. They are so cute, so girly. I love all the colors, and that's it for June. And then I guess I'll go back and show these dividers. They're so cute. Yeah, so I'm super excited for it. It's always so exciting just to get into a brand new planner, even though it's the same layout that you've used before. It's just nice to see different dividers and to start fresh. So yeah, this is going to be my social media planner. All right, so another one that is going to go in my freaking planner is the Live Love Posh quad line planner inserts. For Live Love Posh, you can use my code Rosalina10. That does exclude from Posh Boxes, sets, and bundles, and my affiliate link will be in my description box down below. So for this one here, I have decided, okay, to be honest, I knew I wanted this in my planner lineup. I just didn't know for what. I know that sounds like really, but yes. I love the layout of it. I've actually been using the quad line filler paper, or the quad notes filler paper, as daily sheets, and I'm actually really liking it. So I think I'm going to like this layout for what I plan to actually use it for. So for this layout, I am going to use it kind of like a daily journal, but not necessarily in a paragraph form, if that makes sense. So I mean a daily journal as in maybe a sentence or two about the day. So I really look forward to decorating this. I like this layout. So maybe right here, this might strictly turn into completely decorative, or this might turn out to be a gratitude journal, or maybe in a certain week, maybe I'm doing something for a week straight, trying it out. Maybe that will be a tracker for that. But let's say I have this decorative. I want to leave either a box or some writing room on every single day. So every single day I could come here and kind of write something about that day. So let's say, I don't know, let's say I went on a nice walk for the day and it felt really good outside. So then maybe I'll come here and write, oh, you know, had a nice walk, felt good outside, you know, really uplifted my mood. Or let's say I discovered a new song, discovered blah, 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 whatever song that was. It's a really nice song. Or let's just say as simple as I had a really good day today. I was in a really good mood today, or I decided to put some makeup on today. Just anything like that. Just something positive for the day, or who knows, maybe it might be a kind of rough day. Maybe I could just write kind of a rough day, but tomorrow's a new day type of thing. Just something, just a sentence of the day. So it's not necessarily such a commitment as a full-on journaling thing, but just something nice for the day. So that's what I've come up with. Again, I really wanted this to decorate it, and I needed it for something. I needed to write something in it because, again, I'm going to add some function with my deco, and it's going to be really hard for me to put down boxes and know I'm not going to use it for anything. So that's what I've decided that this is going to come out, and I really like it because I will get to just see it in this form. So that's going to be really nice. So this might be something that I heavily decorate and have a small amount of portion on every day of function, but that'll work for me. I think that's gonna be really nice because if you know me and my planning style, I do decorate a little more on that heavier side, not too heavy, but I do really like to decorate my planners. So that's what this layout is going to be. I do have some dividers from Live Love Posh that I'm going to be adding just to kind of separate these months and stuff. So the monthly part, I don't know yet what I'm going to write on here. But I don't know, it may be something of that sort. So I guess this is kind of like, in a way, maybe like a wellness type of planner, maybe. So maybe it might be something of that sort. Maybe I can kind of keep track of like my water intake, or sometimes I can suffer from some really bad anxiety. Maybe it could be like an anxiety tracker for the month, or I don't know, something of that sort. So I haven't really fully decided on that, but once we get there, then, you know, maybe I'll really have that determined. But yeah, so that is going to be my quad lined by Live Love Posh. And the last thing that I have is my catch-all planner. So the years that I have been planning, I have had the vertical for my catch-all, and I love the vertical. I love to decorate the vertical. I love having it as my catch-all. It is great. It does work, but I feel like I was getting a little bored with it. I do love the freedom that we have in the vertical. I really do love that, but I was getting a little like, okay, I kind of want to try something different. So I'm going to be using the parenting layout for my catch-all. I am a stay-at-home mom, so majority of my days does consist of, you know, taking care of my family and, you know, doing house stuff and all that type of thing. So I think that this layout is going to be really nice to use as my catch-all. I still have a form of the vertical layout here on this side for me to, you know, have fun with the decoration part. And then here I have the things that I typically already added into my vertical layout already. It's just here and it's structured for me. Mind you, there might be weeks where I change this out. Maybe I don't have a lot to buy for that week. So this is just gonna turn, this is always most likely going to be functional, decorative, unless I may decide to change this for a functional reason. If maybe I have a lot to do that week, then that's how I will do it. But it could turn out to be where this is just all straight decorative, this is functional, or vice versa, or however I want to change it out. There is no rule to planning. You just have to do what works for you. And I feel like this is going to be good for me, and, you know, to keep track of our meal plans. I really want to get better at, you know, eating out less and, you know, learning different recipes and all that stuff. So this will be really nice to kind of keep track, and this will help me when it comes to grocery shopping. Say on Monday, I write out exactly what I know. Okay, you know, Saturday we're gonna make this, so I know exactly what I'm gonna need to buy when we go to the grocery store, you know, so on and so forth. So I really like this layout. I think it's gonna work for me. I'm excited to decorate it. I'm very excited to decorate it, and I just think it's gonna do really well as my catch-all. Speaking of vertical planners though, so in 2025, I bought 2 vertical planners. One was my catch-all, one was a journal. This was a journal that I, you know, the whole paragraph and all those type of things. I really fell off. 2025 was a roller coaster of a year, so I really did fall off of journaling for 2025. So I still have literally April all the way to December worth of vertical spreads, and we do not waste things around here. So vertical is not out of the picture for me. I will still be decorating a vertical planner. It may not be every week, but I will still be decorating it. I will just redate. I have no problem just redating it. That doesn't really bother me too much. Again, I freaking plan, so I'm just going to redate and stick them into my freaking my main planner anyways. So that doesn't bother me. So there might be a week where I'm kind of like, you know what? I want to do a vertical for this week. I can easily just take these pages off, tape them onto here. So here it's the parenting layout. This week I decided I wanted a vertical. That's the cool thing about these type of planners. I cannot think of what they're called right now. I can't think of it, but how we just have that luxury to just kind of pull them out and change them out. I think that that's gonna be a really good idea if I just kind of want to change it onto here, or let's just say it's not gonna be a crazy week and I just want to, you know, really decorate very heavily. with kind of less structure than what this has, then I can always just change it up and just have this. And then the next week I want to go back to this, so on and so forth. Or let's say there's a week where I feel like journaling. You know how sometimes certain weeks you kind of want to decorate more or write more, and it's just kind of like, what am I gonna do that with? I think that I'll be able to do this with this planner. I might just want to journal, or maybe I might get back into journaling. That can happen too. At least I have this to kind of resort back to. So again, vertical is not out of my planner lineup. It's just not going to be as often as it is this year. So that is definitely sticking around just for, you know, different use. Or maybe it might just be a complete ghost planner for that, or ghost spread for that week. I'll just come back to it. I might just decorate it and be like, okay, I'll come back to it whenever I'm ready to use it, and then I'll redate it to that appropriate week that I want to. So that is the vertical and my and then the parenting for my catch-all. So that is going to be my 2025 planner lineup. I am so excited for it. Again, definitely keep your eye out for the planner setup. Sorry, let me get everything all together. But yeah, keep your eye out if you want to see how I'm going to set up these planners. Again, I am going to Frankenplan these three. They're all going to be all in one planner, and then everything else will obviously, you know, stay separate. But it's, you know, basically setting up my catch-all, because this was a custom planner. I didn't realize until after, but when I did my catch-all planner, I chose, again, the Heritage Charm collection. I actually have no problem with that. I'm actually a very big neutral girl anyway, so it doesn't necessarily bother me too much that my Skinny Classic and my Catchall are the same Heritage Charm. That doesn't bother me at all. But I have some dividers that I'm going to use from Live Love Posh that I will pair with my quad lined inserts, and just, you know, the cover and the discs and all that fun stuff. I have some inserts. I'm not going to include them in this lineup because I want to see how I'm going to use them when I set it up into my actual planners. So the inserts I will show you guys in the planner setup. So if you're interested in that, make sure that you watch the planner setup to see what inserts I add. I think it's like meal planning. I think it's like a month and at a glance. There's just a couple ones, and then like my daily sheets, stuff like that. So yeah, that will be in my planner setup. I hope to get that posted within the week. I hope that's my goal. That is my goal, to do that. Hopefully I could do that very soon. Have you guys got your planners set up for 2026? I know sometimes it could be like so, well, I don't know, it might just be me, but sometimes I get so anxious because I'm like, am I choosing the right planner for this specific thing? Or like, what if I change my mind? Or, you know, all that stuff. So sometimes it could be very anxious, and I'm sure there might be someone else who feels the same way out there. So have you guys got your planner setups or your planner lineup? Is it ready for 2026? If it is, are you keeping things the same? Are you changing things up? Is there anything that I have in my lineup that you also have? Are you adding anything that I added? Let me know down below. But that is going to be it for me today, guys. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Definitely make sure to keep your eye out for the planner setup. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel and you want to be, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you can see more of my future videos, and we can plan together and we could start the new year together. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.